Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today I just want to talk to you all about patrolling. I want to talk about the tactic that is sort of running a circuit patrolling, and I want to explain why this is a good tactic to use, how you can use it, and sort of what advantages it really gives you in certain modes. So patrolling is a common tactic and it's often used in free-for-all, that's probably where you'll primarily see it, but it's also brought into use in other kill death modes, so TDM, kill confirmed. You'll see people patrol, certainly the best players you'll see patrol in those game modes. So I'm going to explain to you kind of what that is. It's really as simple, if you're keen to start patrolling yourself, and certainly this should be sort of one approach you should consider if you want to do well in these game modes. So it's really as simple as sort of choosing an area of the map and moving carefully around it, and eliminating anyone who enters that space that you kind of designated for yourself. The selection of what space you choose is really important, because, well, for a start, I mean, there are plenty of criteria that you need to take into account. For a start, you need to choose a space that advantages your weapon, and you'll see in this video that I choose kind of different areas to rotate around depending on whether I've got my PP90 out, or later I pick up an M4, and I play slightly differently, and I use different kind of cover, I use different kinds of cover, I move about, yes, as I say, in slightly different areas, depending on what weapon I've got out. So when you're patrolling, you want to first consider what are the advantages of your weapon, and pick a space that really caters to those advantages. So yes, a good spot for assault rifles will be different to a good spot for SMGs, and again, thinking about snipers. Patrolling in general is probably a little bit less advantageous for snipers. You want to be a bit less mobile if you're looking to snipe and do really well, but there's still an element of patrolling. You've still got to move around within a certain area, so it's important to think about how your individual weapon will affect the place you want to patrol. In free-for-alls especially, you want to be patrolling an area that's fairly near spawns, because after all, in free-for-alls you want to be picking up quick kills. That's really your aim. It's great to get a good kill-death ratio, and in fact patrolling will definitely help with that, because then you can rack up the air support, or get more of your kill streaks, and you'll do better simply through attaining those. So pick one near spawns in free-for-alls. Obviously you're going to have to learn where the spawns are for a start on that, and the area you see I've picked here is well, part of the reason I pick it is because I know where the spawns are, and you'll see me looking constantly towards the spawns, because I kind of have a good idea where people are going to be coming from. And sort of you also want to choose not only a spot, not only where the spawns are, not only kind of an area or a route that caters to your weapons range and sort of optimal abilities. You want to pick one where it's quite easy to take people out of those spawns. So you'll see here, there's a high area just to my right now. You can go up there, or there are these sort of little trees around here that you can hide behind. So not only is this a good place to patrol on this map because there are lots of spawns around it, but actually it's good to patrol because there are lots of advantageous spots from which to take people out of those spawns. There's no good really patrolling round spawns where you're not really going to gain an advantage in any gunfights, because people will just spawn and immediately take you out. So you've got to take that into account as well. When you're patrolling in TDM or kill confirmed, you want to avoid the extremes of the map. You don't really want to go right up one end or right down the other, because you'll just end up getting people spawn on you, and too many people spawn on you. You can only take so many at a time, and you just simply won't be able to maintain sort of your life doing that. So you want to, in TDM and kill confirmed, you want to patrol somewhere nearer the middle of the map. The advantages of patrolling, so you get steadier, sort of more predictable flow of enemies. You'll see that rarely I'm forced into a position where I'm having to shoot two people at once. It happens a couple of times, and I pull it off in this game, but often, as soon as you're confronting more than one enemy at a time, you'll be at a huge disadvantage to them both. No matter how good you are. Obviously the better your aim, the better you'll be able to deal with those situations, but no one's aim so good that they're going to be able to take out two people in a row all the time. So I mean, you'll be shot less often in the back, you'll have a better idea obviously where people are coming from, and I mean also it keeps you on the move, so revenge kills, if people are coming back to kill you from where you've killed them before, those revenge kills are harder for your enemies to get. You're more likely to be able to pick up someone who's sort of returning to that spot from a different angle, and they'll have no idea where you are. So ultimately you'll remain sort of elusive, but equally still able to take out lots of enemies, as I hope this game's shown. Thanks a lot for listening, guys. Got more videos to come up soon. Thanks.